So, I've started doing a lot of cardio, no strength training, just pure cardio, and I've been doing about 5.5 miles every day, consistently. And I've seen a lot of drastic changes in my overall mental health when it comes to not having to think about other things and not being anxious about things. And I've never really liked cardio all that much. The only cardio I would ever do in my life would be skateboarding, and that's how I got into this predicament in the first place because I fell off my skateboard and I kind of like injured my arm, and that led to me having to just do cardio and going every day with my splint just to do cardio to keep my weight down. And as of right now, I've felt the best at the weight I'm at. I've felt more fulfilled with myself as a person and just getting to that goal of just doing that every day no matter what, even if I have work, if I'm busy, hitting that goal every day consistently, and as well as watching how much I eat. Not so tracking everything, like micro analyzing everything. I haven't been doing any of that, but I have given myself the space to think about, hey, how much is this, how much is that. I haven't been counting each calorie, but I've been seeing the minimum and how much I need to put into my body protein wise and calorie wise to maintain or go down a bit. And I'm eating less. I would say I would be eating like 60 to 70% each meal, and I'm eating more so just protein in my diet, and I'm trying to stick more to sugar free type of things, because where I work there's a lot of things that could be like drowned in sugar. And even though I'm going step by step away from that, I have been still indulging, but I think I give myself a lot of more space to cheat on the meals and stuff, and cheat on like the diet or whatever, because of the fact that I do as much miles as I do. Plus, I walk every day, whether it's work or if I do skating. If like I'm always walking around, so I think um, I think I'll definitely stick with this for a while. Maybe a little bit less miles because I'll be working another job hopefully. Um, but I think it's been really good for my mental health. It's been really good for my health, my physical health. It's been good for my heart, especially because that's the only real thing that I'm supposed to be able to do because of my heart thing. And I've been enjoying it. I've been watching, like today I was watching Beyblade, and I switched over to music because I was like, I wasn't really paying attention to the show I was watching. So I decided to take it off and listen to the Sacred Souls while I was on the treadmill for a while. The only downside I do think is how long it does take, and I want to be at a pace where it takes like an hour. It's taking me like an hour 30 to do 5.5, or an hour 20, and I want that to be at least an hour. I know it's going to be more so about pacing myself, more so about getting used to that pace and stuff. But I think at the end of the day, it'll benefit me by being there less and then kind of raising my heart rate even higher to have a healthy heart, because in some instances it's kind of beneficial to have your heart rate go up to maintain a good healthy heart. And to maintain a good life is to be physically active, whether it's cardio, strength training, hit workouts, biking, hiking, rock climbing. I've been really interested in rock climbing, but right now my goal is just to go down in weight while I figure out the workout I'm going to go back into and how I'm going to incorporate both things and be able to do both things, as well as keep the same amount of hard work and just drive to just wake up and say, yeah, I might be tired because of the whole day being at work or doing whatever I'm doing, but I'm still going to knock those 5 miles out, and adding the strength training. I know that'll be work, but it's not work that I can't do. Like, I believe in myself, and I've been feeling really good about it. I dropped 20 pounds, and I'm really proud of myself. I've always been around the 186, 185 mark, and I'm around like 165, 164 right now. I'm trying to drop due to my goals and due to the fact that I do want to be a little bit fit, not crazy fit, like 5% body fat, just fit. I'm comfortable in my body right now, and I I really do think and know that I can get to my goal pretty easy and in a healthy manner. And just cutting out a lot of carbs, a lot of sugars, and just being like, hey, like at the end of the day, this stuff makes me feel like really bad. At the end of the day, I don't feel good after I've had like McDonald's or just fast food or anything that is just sugar up the ass or carbs up the ass. And I'm getting to a point where I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not interested in a lot of sugary things anymore. Maybe here and there I get kind of like urges and stuff, especially since my sister came back from Mexico. She brought chips. That day I binged ate them. I felt really guilty, and I relapsed on my diet, and I was just like, bro. But the next day I picked up, did the 5 miles. I was like, bro, you're not, even though you're gonna feel sluggish and you're gonna feel this type of way, you gotta do those 5 miles, because you're not gonna stay at the level you are if you let one day go by where you just don't put that same amount of hard work, same amount of emphasis on, I want to be better physically wise and mental wise, because I think not only is it good for you physically, for your heart, for your overall health, but mentally I think it builds really good mental fortitude, and also respect. You gain a lot of respect by sticking to that. You gain a lot of respect for yourself because you're consistent with it, and you're not lacking with it. You you build on your word, and you build on who you are. And I've been I've been excited to get into more physically demanding things. I've always, as a kid, as a teen even, and at my age right now, I've always liked physically active environments, whatever it may be. I've always liked being active. I've always liked picking things like lifting, running. When I was younger, more running, more so less now. Skating, being on a bike, going for walks, sports, soccer, football, baseball, um, all those types of things. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of how my life's been going with that, and something that's been really helping me with my life and my other endeavors, and just kind of easing my mind a little bit. It's not erasing everything. I can't tell you guys that, but it's been easing a lot of my worries, my anxieties, my pondering thoughts, and instead of like doom scrolling TikTok or Instagram, I'm on the treadmill, almost 2 hours a day, and maybe it'll be less later in the future depending on how my schedule is or what I decide to do. But right now I really am enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm sticking to it. I think I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm I'm excited to see what other things I get into, whether it's hobby wise, physically, or hobby wise, creative wise, or anything. And I'm giving myself the space, the time, the energy to let myself kind of drown in those things. And I think this is an example of that. Drowning in just the cardio and just mental fortitude and building that. And in the future, I'll be building on so many other things that I don't know where to get started yet, but I'm really excited to get started. And I know that with this mindset at heart, I know anything that I want to do is not impossible because of my drive and my heart and how I see things. And because I believe in myself, because the biggest enemy that you can have in life is yourself, and the biggest supporter will always be yourself. You know, not anyone else. The above all is God. Below that, no one else but you have yourself. So I'm working to build my mental fortitude, learn about my mistakes in the past, whether it's physical wise, relationship wise, with family, friends, partners, co-workers, people that I see around, how I am as a person. Like, I want to develop myself into a worthy man, a worthy man of that has skills, that has love, that has mental fortitude to go on in this life and not be just sluggish, and do something for my life. This might be just a rant that you might see yourself in. And if you have watched all the way to the end, I appreciate you for taking time out of your day for watching this. I know I just blabble some of the time. Some of the time it's just repeated words from other of my videos, but I I do feel very strongly about the cardio that I've started to do, and I think it would be beneficial if any of you guys have been not feeling too well or have been really anxious. I feel like cardio, any type of physical activity to get your heart pumping, blood, and just releasing stress is really beneficial. If you can even do like 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, maybe even 5, that is very like outgoing. Um, but yeah, thank you. And I'll be having more videos posted, more so in depth about other things, about more so films, anime, and a lot of these are just non-edit. They're not edited at all, and I want these to be as bare as they can be. Not because I'm lazy, but because I want everything that comes out of my mouth to be genuine and to be what I'm thinking about, and not to be clipping this and that and this. For the other videos, yes, because I take pride in wanting to work for that, And this is more so just raw and unfiltered for you guys. The other things I think you guys are gonna love, but this is just me as a person. And yeah, thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed the video and my words of wisdom. And enjoy your night or your evening or your morning.